So we can access from the 1st of September a third of our retirement funds. Is that right?
So no, we're going to have to from the 1st of September, because remember, we haven't had an opportunity. Some of that, they're calling it the seeding element, is going to come from what you've saved up until the 31st of August.
I see.
Up to a maximum. So it's 10% of that. So if you have more than 300,000, you're going to have 30,000 Rand in that pot to start around the 1st of September. If you have less than 300,000, you're going to have whatever 10% of that is. Yeah. And if you have less than 20,000, which means you're going to have less than 2,000 Rand in that pot, you're not going to be able to access it.
Okay, so it really depends on a whole range of issues, right?
It does.
When you started saving, and how much you have at the particular date at which the two-pot system comes into effect.
For now, to sort of understand where we start at the 1st of September, and then going forward, you're absolutely right. It is that 1/3 of what we're saving from the 1st of September going forward.
And I imagine, Wayne, that this is not something that comes to us for free. There are taxes involved.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, that's the other thing one really needs to apply your mind to is, if I take this money, is it going to push me into a different tax bracket? Because the way it's taxed is it's added onto your income tax. So if you're earning 100 now and you take 10, your tax base is moving from 100 to 110, which means in all likelihood you are going to pay more tax, or it might push you into a new tax bracket, which means you pay even more tax.
Is it worthwhile? I mean, on the one hand, absolutely. There's a very real need in households, right? Consumers are buckling under the pressure of the current economic climate. But just long term, is it worthwhile?
Look, lots of people have crunched numbers, and you can talk about this endlessly because it's been such a hot topic for many people. And, in the long term, if you really don't need the money, don't touch it. Obviously, that's always the first prize. If you do need it, think very carefully and think when you want to do it, taking into account the impact of immediate tax and also the impact of what your savings are going to be like in 20 years' time if you still have 20 years. And if all of us remember that magic of compound interest, every 10,000 Rand we take today might be worth whatever by the time we get to retirement, much more than 10,000.